Hello everyone, Malcolm Merlyn here. I've received a lot of comments in the past few days asking me questions about how my scam fighting operation works, so I will answer. Let's start by explaining the best tool that I have at my disposal, the call floodder. The call floodder is a program capable of calling scammers thousands of times per minute. The first thing I need are scammers' numbers, which I get from various sources such as the website scammer.info, Twitter, and my automated program that automatically looks for pop-ups. I verify each number by calling it and following through with their script, until I am certain that it is a scam. Then I activate the call floodder. The call floodder is capable of waiting for a scammer to say something. Then it responds with a pre-recorded line. It can also input keys to get a scammer on the line, such as press 1 to talk to a technician. The call floodder is by far the best tool that can be used against scammers. It can keep thousands of scammers busy indefinitely. I could either sit on the phone with one scammer for hours and accomplish almost nothing, or keep 1,000 scammers busy. It takes me the same amount of effort. The first time I used my call floodder publicly was in a live stream back in 2017. I estimated that I had caused millions of dollars of damage to the scammers with my call floodder. They have to pay for every call that they receive. On top of that, they are not able to earn money while they are being call flooded. Finally, it frustrates them. If they change their number while I am call flooding them, the automated software can usually find it very quickly and start flooding them again. Another question you have all asked is why I use the robot voice. Since the beginning of the channel, you have never seen my face or heard my real voice, because I want to be as anonymous as I can be. For my own protection, this voice you are hearing right now is not my own voice. It's a voice actor I hired. This year I've used 4 different voice actors and an AI voice on my channel to represent me. I get asked often how can I respond so quickly to scammers, since I'm using a text-to-speech voice that requires me to type every answer. I have a soundboard with pre-recorded responses. These lines are the ones that I need to use the most often. If a scammer asks me something that is not on the soundboard, I usually press a random button on the soundboard. The scammers then tend to repeat their question. This gives me time to type in the correct answer. My catchphrase, "Fix it," was born this way. If you're seeing any of my live streams, you may have noticed that my videos are edited to remove long pauses in the audio. This can be pauses from me or from the scammer. I have also been asked if I am using my real voice, then editing the video to remove it, or if the scammers are actually hearing the robotic voice. I am using the robotic voice to talk to the scammers. It is possible that the scammers are so stupid that they can't differentiate between a real voice and a robotic one. The answer is yes. Many of them are. The phones they use tend to be low quality, and that helps mask the voice. Many of you asked me why I started this YouTube channel. Am I only doing this for money? Am I a scammer myself? And who am I scamming? I'm happy to say that the only people I am scamming are the scammers. And I'm not doing this for the money. The money that I have received has helped me upgrade my equipment, but is not why I started this or why I do this. Many shady companies have reached out to me, companies such as Established Titles, an alleged scam company, and have offered me a lot of money to put their ads in my videos. Offers much bigger than anything any of my videos have made with Google Ads. I've rejected these offers because I'm not interested in scamming you. I've also rejected many offers from legitimate companies that I don't believe would be any interest to you. The only sponsorships I accepted are from companies whose products I have or would purchase, and that I believe might be useful for you. I've received thousands of messages offering me money to hack people, offering to buy my call floodder, or even offering to overpay me for basic tech support. I've never accepted money for any of this. In July of this year, the FCC proposed a $116 million fine against scammer Blaster. He was then arrested from the FBI and is facing prison time. If you haven't heard of Scammer Blaster, he is a scam beta that allegedly used a call flutter to harass scammers. This is what the Scammer Blaster website looks like right now. I have had legal issues due to what I do, and I'm not the only scam fighter who has. The owner of scammer.info, the biggest scammer number sharing website, has had many legal issues, including being harassed in his domicile, being doxxed and slandered. Any information that can identify the people with whom I am interacting can and will be used as evidence against me in court of law. Everything that I post has been monitored by the scammers. Any slight information that can be used against me will, without any doubt, be used. Let me give you an example. Raju Kanade is the CEO of Yippee Tech, a scam company based in India. He lives in California. Back in spring 2017, I, along with a number of the scam betas, took extensive action in order to prevent Yippee Tech from scamming people. We were able to get his personal cell phone number and we recorded an interesting call. I published this video back then, and in the spring of this year, I republished it almost exactly 5 years after it was recorded. Shortly after republishing the video, I got an email from YouTube stating that Raju Kanade has complained and requesting that his information, which was basically just his name and company name, has to be censored. So 5 years later, this scammer is still following us and is still trying to prevent us from posting information about his scam company. Yippee Tech is one of the smallest companies that I've ever dealt with. You might be wondering, why isn't Raju Kanade in jail? I'm wondering the same thing. I assure you that it isn't due to lack of effort on my part, or of those who I was working with. We went as far as hiring a private detective and had him deliver our evidence directly to the authorities. Nothing happened. From the beginning of the channel, for legal reasons, I've censored some numbers, names, and other information. For this reason, I had to throw away a lot of my best and most entertaining content that featured sensitive information. Now, let me tell you a little bit about my phone support, an alleged scam company based in India. I did not participate in any harassment of this company, but many scam betas did. My phone support filed a lawsuit against Discord, FireRTC, and Scammer.info, demanding that they reveal the IP address of a number of scam betas who were harassing them. Over the last 5 years, I've caused major damage to many large scam companies. I couldn't share this content with you. I decided to start making reenactment videos so that I can share with you the best interactions I had with scammers without any legal implications for myself. A reenactment is a video in which I recreate the real events that happen using voice actors and props, a method often used when creating documentary films. All reenactment videos are based on 100% real events. Why didn't I just state in the videos that they are reenactments? Because I wanted to build reasonable doubt. Should I ever be arrested, I want the reenactments to blend with the raw footage of hacking content so that I can be better protected against any legal action. Reenactments may include using a real scammer voice recording and recreate video footage, as well as recreating both the voice and the video. Since the case against Scammer Blaster, the legal danger to me has exponentially increased. My channel is not about sitting on a call for 3 hours and talking to a scammer. I believe that's a waste of time. I am focused on efficiency. I want to deal a maximum amount of damage to the scammers that I can. This means using technology to call flood and hack them. The scammers are a mafia. The guys and girls you hear talking on the phone are not dangerous, but their bosses are well connected and earn a lot. Just this year, it's established that Indian scammers stole $10 billion. The Indian police protects the scammers. These people are willing to kill to protect their business. They are most definitely willing to go to the court. And worst of all, the authorities in the West are happy to arrest people like me for harassing the scammers, but do nothing to stop the scammers. Anyone who would provide you with 100% real footage that can be used as evidence would be in jail. I believe anyone who fights the scammers must go to great lengths to conceal their identity.
Wearing a mask and not showing their face is a must.
I don't care about fame. I'm not going to put my face on here and spend 3 hours chatting to a scammer once a week. I will continue doing whatever it takes to end the scammers. I make money from this, but I would be happier if I could destroy all scammers and stop making these videos forever. I understand that this goal is unrealistic and that most likely will never end the scammers, because unfortunately many people are not willing to go the lengths that I'm going to, but at least I can inflict a lot of damage. I collect donations to help me fight against the scammers. Call flooding toll-free numbers is free. Calling non-toll-free numbers is not. I usually collect donations on the promise that for every $1 donated, I will call scammers at least 100 times. This is something that I have done and will continue to do. I've seen a number of comments asking for refunds due to the behavior of these accounts. I believe many of them are bots purchased by another YouTuber. Nonetheless, I've decided to offer refunds to anyone who donated in the last 6 months, which is when the majority of the reenactments were uploaded. The few days I was collecting money for Casey Hunter will be excluded, but anyone else can request a chargeback through PayPal, and I will refund you. If you have any trouble requesting a chargeback, you can email me and I will help you. I've received many questions asking me if I'm DVR and what my relationship to him is. I am not DVR. DVR has thousands of hours of footage. He streams 5 days a week and he doesn't upload too many videos. He offers me some of the footage. I upload it to my channel. It helps both of our channels grow. We sometimes work together or exchange intel on scammers. We have discussed and developed scam fighting techniques and software together, such as the call flooder. Other than that, we run our own separate scam fighting operations. I have featured other scam betas on my channel, such as Shoo, but I do not work with them. I do not share information with them. I've never discussed anything in relation to reenactments with them or with DVR. I have gone over the most asked questions. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to ask anything. I will answer any of them. If you don't get an answer immediately, check back later. I've received many offensive and threatening comments in the past few days. Other people that I have featured have also received comments, including threats to their families and babies. If you posted anything like that, you have been banned from posting on this channel. I do believe that the majority of those comments are bots purchased by jealous YouTubers that need drama in order to grow their channel. With that in mind, I have blacklisted a number of channel names. Any advertisements or mention of those channels will be automatically removed. I'm starting a third YouTube channel. This channel will contain edited raw footage, but no reenactments. Don't expect to see anything illegal there, such as call flooding or hacking. The focus will be to upload funny interactions I've had with scammers. I've already uploaded some videos. Feel free to subscribe. I left the link in the video description. I will continue to make the best scam baiting, correction, scam destruction content on YouTube,
like I have been for the past 6 years.
You are welcome to stay subscribed and enjoy my content, or if you decide to unsubscribe, thank you for being part of this. Either way, I wish you all a good day.